Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night. I do apologise, I am running a few minutes late. The last half an hour has got away from me and I was not prepared. You will, tonight I should say, I'm probably only going to do half the show, so just half an hour. I am feeling a little bit under the weather today after having my second jab yesterday. So we will see how we go, but you will have to excuse my tiredness. So before I do jump in, say hello as Rashina has Hey Honey here in the comments. Let me know that you're watching and even a hashtag and let me know where you are watching from. I want to welcome you and also just some quick housekeeping rules before we do jump into tonight's show. You have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickly throat, so I'll try not to cough in your ear too much. So I do ask people to help me spread the love and invite your friends, family to join in. Also, if you are watching from anywhere else but mytimetv.live, you will need to jump over onto mytimetv.live so I can see your comments here in the back as Rashina is letting me know she is watching from South Africa. Wonderful, thanks, honey. And we also have Monica here as well. I do ask people to ask direct questions as well, so I can try and get to as many of you as possible. As I did say, for those just jumping in, I am going to only make it a short show tonight, probably just the half an hour, as I'm still feeling pretty exhausted. So, and I didn't want to miss the show tonight. So we've covered, spread the love, invite your friends and family. We've covered where you need to be. So I can see your comments here as well. Corinda is here. Sharon is here. Hey, honey, how you going? And Sharon, honey, is also letting me know she is watching for the UK. I do want to send out a big shout out to all of those that are coming in from different parts of the world. I am based here in Adelaide Hills of Australia, South Australia, and I know my audience is going out into so many different countries across the world. So welcome. I know some of you guys are getting up in early morning to be able to watch the show as well in that way. So we also have Jackie here as well. Hey, honey, how you going? All right. So before I do get into some readings, as I said, if you would like a reading and you'd like a card, hashtag card and let me know. I'm not too sure that I'm going to do a lot in the way of channeling spirit tonight because, as I said, I am feeling pretty exhausted and just feeling a little bit under the weather since having my second COVID jab yesterday. So hopefully that will settle down very shortly and I will be back to normal, ready for Friday's clients. All right. So just before... Oops. Putting my cards on the keyboard and bringing stuff across the screen. So just before I do jump in and start pulling cards and answering questions, let me know in the comments, are you finding it hard to sleep at night? I know myself, last night I had a very restless night again. I don't know if I was hot or I was cold or spirit was waking me up. Information was coming through, sort of so much stuff. So let me know, are you noticing your sleeping patterns being broken? Because we do go through a lot of uploading and downloading information. And as we go through vibrational changes, the universal energy shifts, our sleep patterns can be very much out of whack in that way. But one thing that Spirit, I actually felt like, I don't know what got hour of the morning it was this morning, but I know it was still very dark outside. I actually felt the need, like I wanted to get up and actually come live on Facebook and talk about people having trouble with, at the moment, fear getting in the way and the need to actually stand in our power, our strengths, and focus on what it is that we are wanting to move forward into. Melina is saying, hi, Leanne. Yes, sleep is dreadful. Can I trust what I think is coming my way. I always say trust your first thoughts, honey, because that is that connection with spirit. So trust and surrender to that and allow that to play out in the way that it needs to. Okay. And Monica says, yes, I feel my grandfather around me a lot at night. Perfect, honey. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that, because what a lot of people don't realize is when we are in that sleep state, there's a certain level of a sleep state that we get ourselves into where we are very much open and more receiving of spirit coming through. So it's not that flight or fight mode. We are connecting with them on that level, and we do get a lot of information in it. So I always say trust that stuff when it comes through. Okay. Sharon says, I've never slept in extremely exhausted through the daily, and I thought it was menopause and my fibromyalgia. Fibro, I totally get, honey. Menopause, I'm not there yet. But in the way of fibro, it is pretty much like a chronic fatigue sort of side of it. I do suffer with fibro myself. But in saying that, my tiredness is more extreme than normal sort of thing. And I know when I had my first COVID jab and just having mine again, my second one yesterday, there is a different tiredness to that, what I'm feeling after that sort of side of it. Plus, I was very fortunate last week to be working away with the lovely Roz Bounty. We haven't seen her comments up yet. I'm sure I know she's actually up at the shack today, or yesterday, so she may not have internet up there. So we were fortunate enough to be able to travel to Bordertown and then on to Mount Gambier. To read for some absolutely beautiful clients of ours up there. And Ros must have heard her ears burning because she has just popped in now. Beautiful. Hey, Ros, I hope you guys had a safe trip. My mum is here saying good evening. Hey, Mum. Tamara is here saying, hey, Leanne, I hope you are well. I'm doing okay, honey. Thank you. Rashina is just saying, yes, I had my second jab too last week. How'd you feel, hun? Did you get side effects from it? My daughter seems to have got more this time than me, where last time I was worse than the other two. So I shared it around this time. Monica says, what year will I have a baby or get into a relationship? I actually feel like, what are we now? I get 2024. So 2023, 2024 are going to be big years around you, honey. Tamara says, hey, Leanne, do you see we will move forward with our move, please? And thank you. Yes, I get a very strong yes with that, honey. Oh, Ross is saying no, they stayed home as it turned out. Oh, it would have been lovely in this weather up at the shack, honey. I hope everything's okay. She's been watching NCIS. I love her. Diane saying hi. Hey, honey. All right. Well, let's get into some questions and cards. Like I said, I'm only going to hang around for about half an hour. Tonight, just got a couple of things to do, as well as needing a very early night and catch up on sleep from last night. Sharon says, I was wiped out after my first jab, hun. Was in bed for 2 days with aches and pains. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, honey. We all do react very differently to it. I know I spent a day in bed with chills, headache the first time. I don't feel like I've got chills this time, but I do feel like my body is starting to ache, and I've got a bit of a sore neck and a bit of a headache as well with it today. Just me at home. Okay. Others part has an early Christmas. That's right. Your partner's family was coming together. Beautiful. All right, let's jump back and see if there's a card. Oh, excuse me. You will have to excuse my tiredness. Okay. Sharon says, will John reach out to me by the end next beginning December, please, to talk to work things out between us? I actually feel it's going to be pushed out a little bit longer than that, honey. So I get the reference, the need to have that space at the moment to be able to think, process, and then the communication lines will open up. All right. My feeling is it's going to come when you least expect it. Okay. Mina says, I shared, Miss Kerry, if you are drawn to me, may I kindly ask for a card for love, please? And thank you. My name's actually Leanne, honey, and Kerry's here today. All right. Okay, just while I am shuffling, just a reminder, guys, there are a lot of scammers out there at the moment, and there's a lot of pages coming up that are pretending to be me. I do advise people to please report it and continue to report it to Facebook. They will use my pictures off my Facebook page, but they are spelling my name a little bit differently. And so I haven't been hacked. What they are doing is making up a new page, using my photos, spelling my name a little bit differently, whether it's putting a comma in somewhere or a dash or a double E, separating words, bringing them together, whatever it is they do. And then what they are doing from there is reaching out to my followers or those commenting on my posts and asking them to be friends. Now, that is a big sign in itself. Getting a friendship from friends request from me, I do not do that. Okay, my page is a follow or like page only. It's not a personal page where I request you to be a friend. Okay, so please ignore it if you are getting friends requests from me and report it to Facebook as a fake page. All right, and I do apologize for any inconvenience with it, but these people really need to get lives. All right, so that's all I'm going to touch on that for now. So, Mina, the cross is very much reminding you are on the right pathway at the moment. You need to believe in the outcome, the destiny that awaits you, okay? So I do feel that love life is on track. You are heading in the right direction. You just need to allow things to flow. So surrender, trust in that energy, okay? And I think that's a big thing for everybody at the moment, trust and surrender. Okay, Rashina, let's do a card for you. She says, what's next for me in the month of November? What can I look forward to? Honey, I actually feel like you've got decisions to make, all right? So focus on the house space. Find your space. Find that safe place that you can be content and be yourself, all right? So that's where I feel the energy needs to go at the moment. Okay, Jackie, card please. Lovely, much appreciated. Every night is insomnia for you. Yeah, it's not much fun, is it? All right, I got to put these down because I just have spread cards everywhere. Now, the card that come, you've got two cards, honey. The card that has come out for you, first of all, is the protection card, and it's very much about sitting in your guided light. Surround yourself with people that will lift you, protect you, and know that you are on the right journey. Okay, so the second card that has come out is the Rise card, and it's very much about getting in touch with your true self. Enjoy that moment. Be present in that side of it and focus on what it is that you want. All right. So if you can sit in that energy, I get the reference to everything is going to flow fine. Are you having some breathing issues, honey, or a shorter breath? Because with your energy, I just feel like all of a sudden my focus has come to my breath and the need to really take that deep breath and breathe. Okay. Okay, Monica. You can feel your grandfather around you. What year will I have a baby and get? Okay, we've done that one. Sharon says, yes, I never sleep and extremely exhausted through the day. We've done that one too. I don't know why I'm doing that. Tamara, that looks like a question, huh? Okay, she says, hi, Leanne, do you see when we will move forward with our move, please? And thank you. I see the number 7 around that, honey. So 7 weeks, the 7th of the month, or 7 can be July as well. I don't think it's going to be July. I do feel like it's more before that. Okay. Sharon says, I was wiped out with my first jab, hun. Yes, we read that one. So this is my tiredness. I do apologize. I don't normally go back over questions like that. Um, okay. After 2 days, it was, yeah. Okay, so Regina's just letting me know after her jab, after 2 days, she felt well. Yeah, when I had my doctor's appointment today, and my daughter had one as well, and he said with her, it can take up to 48 hours for that to sort of disappear. So everybody is different. So at least we know we've got it, and hopefully we will be able to move around very shortly, and we're going to get across the borders and be able to go interstate to do the work. So Diane, the fish card has come up for you, and it's very much about finding that inspiration, stay focused, be creative, and allow yourself to evolve and grow in that energy, honey. All right, so all the best there. Okay, Leonie, hey, hun, how you going? All right, okay. Oh, your card's upside down. So, honey, I've pulled the dog card for you, and it's you deserve friendship, loyalty, and support. Feel the unconditional love that surrounds you. Okay, so focus on those friendships at the moment because I do feel they are very important. Okay, so wishing you all the best. Roz is saying, like, I was lucky with both not to have any issues. Wonderful. And I'm sort of thinking, Roz, after working away for 4 days and all the clients we've seen, probably having a couple of days after I got home, which would be normally my down day energy wise, wasn't the smartest thing to do, but didn't think about that side of it. What I mean, I'm going to explain that. What I mean, my down day, when we go away and we do this work, or we sit in days where we do a lot of clients one after another without much of a break, sort of thing, or sit in that energy for a few days in a row. When we step back out of reading, what actually happens is we stay on a bit of a high for a day and a half, I find myself, and then I come down. So Sunday, drove home from Mount Gambier after reading. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning, drove home, helped a friend with a Halloween night, and then Monday was okay. I had energy, did stuff. Tuesday, I sort of hit the wall, and then it goes downhill from there. So it's like that time is our time to nurture ourselves and that. So I have actually taken 3-4 days off this week, and we'll be back on board with clients on Friday to allow myself to nurture me, recharge my batteries, and just have some family time as well from being away from them. Okay, Sharon says November I met. Beautiful. Sharon, you are very welcome. Okay, I'm not actually Roz, but Sheena, I can see your comment, honey. Tracy would like a card. All right, so, honey, the card that has come out for you is the Wings card. Spread your wings, take flight. There are no limitations. The only ones that are there are the ones that you put on yourself, hon. So stand in that power, own it, okay? All right, Jackie. Did I do you, hun? Or is that a different Jackie? Yes, I've done you. I've done one for you. Hey, Leanne. How you going, honey? Pamela, what will happen with my son? I actually feel like I've got testing times there, honey, and I get the reference to things will start to balance out. And I'm seeing the 6 around him. So whether the number 6 comes up around him, 6 weeks, the 6th of the month, or June with that. Okay, so wishing him all the best, but I do feel like a lot of the hard work is behind him. Okay. Sarah, hey, beautiful. Hello, honey. How you doing? Tika, hey, Leanne. Can you tell me anything about my partner? Oh, I actually get a little bit of anxiety around that, honey, when you ask that. So I don't know if there's a bit of unsettled energy around you at the moment, or he's very much thinking a lot in his own head. But I just get there is a bit of anxiety around that. Communication is the key, is what I've been reminded around that side of it. So wishing you all the best there as well. Okay, you gotta love that pretext. Text, don't you, Sharon? I have that trouble too. Okay, Leanne would like a card. I got told pull the one that's sticking out. So, honey, the card that has come up for you is the tree card, and it's reminding you to reconnect with Mother Earth at the moment. Grounding brings balance. Take time out and restore your energy. And I actually think it's a great idea for a lot of people to take a step back out of the energy at the moment and take a deep breath and reground and focus on grounding, because there has been and there will be a little bit more unsettled energy that is coming up first. Okay. Okay, Tanya, how are you, honey? Looking forward to connecting with you this week too, honey. Infinity, the never-ending circle of life. We learn and move forward on a journey. So that energy is coming back around, honey, and I just sort of feel like you feel like you're stuck in that sort of cycle at the moment. So I get the reference to focus on the bigger picture and what it is that you need. Okay. All right, Lashana, and first and foremost, hello, Leanne Rose. Hey, honey. All right, Susan. Hi, Leanne. I would love a card, please. Certainly, honey. All right, let's pull a card for you. Whew, okay. The dog card has come out. Now, with this, honey, I actually feel like it's more about looking at the people you're surrounding yourself. Make sure you find the loyalty in those that you have and, pardon me, allow close to you. Have you got indigestion, hun, or are you having stomach issues at the moment? Because all of a sudden, when I took on your, started to connect with your energy, all of a sudden I feel like I've got indigestion, heartburn coming up, and it is based around the stomach. So whether you're eating something that you shouldn't be, high acids or something like that, or you're finding the top of the stomach is inflamed, maybe even an ulcer. Now, I always like to remind people I am not medically trained at all. What comes through comes from spirit. And if you're worried about something, get it checked out. Okay. So surround yourself with loyal people, people that are going to support you, lift you unconditionally. All right. And have that love and sit in that energy. All right. Beautiful. Debbie, will my son be okay? He moved out, and will his girlfriend move with him? Thanks, Leanne. I got a yes and yes with that. Okay. I get the feeling it might just take her a little bit to move with him, but I do get she will move in. Okay. Tracy is just tagging Nikki. Should I be cheeky and ask for a card? All right, I'm going to put one for you, honey. The dagger. Okay, so courage and protection surround you. Break free from the negative cycles and release that unwanted attachments. Okay, the things that are holding you back, hun, at the moment. Okay, Tracy Bing. Don't think we've done one for Tracy. Hey, honey. The emotions card has come up for you. So acknowledge your feelings while being present in the moment. All right. So I do feel like there is some unsettled energy around you currently. Okay. Tracy Marie. Hey, Leanne. Mia and I. I think it was May. I have a card, please. Certainly, honey. Gotta love those spelling the keyboards. Okay, so the fire card has come up for you. Take control. Find that fire within you and dig deep into that soul energy, honey, because I just feel like you're being pushed to move forward at the moment. Okay. Nikki, hey, check in about work. Whew, I just got take a deep breath with work, honey. I do get the reference to a lot going on. This energy that has been a bit unsettled will settle down very shortly. Okay. And the card I've got is the Stag. Observe, listen, and pay attention. Step back, see the bigger picture. There is more than meets the eye. So that's a perfect one for your work, honey. All right. Well, okay, she says, and my sleep patterns is different in for a better choice of words, up, down, and restless, and always have dreams about people I don't know. Wow. Okay, so that can quite often happen, as in spirit can come in and we can connect with them in that way. So my feeling, honey, is when you're in that dream state, you are more open to spirit and your connection, because I do get you are intuitive than what you are open in your awake state. So take note of what the dreams feel like. Okay. Now, I always say to people, um, dreams don't always mean directly, like people ring me up or in a panic going, I'm dreaming about death. Death doesn't always mean death. It can mean new beginnings, something coming to an end for a new beginning to start, sort of thing. So I always sort of suggest to people, Google your dreams and see what that will come up with. Okay. Nikki is saying, is November going to be significant to us, Leanne? I got yes straight away reading your question. Okay. Deborah, hey Leanne, please let me know more about my new job and love life. I'm just going to pull you a card, honey, with this. Now, with this new job, you can make it whatever you want to make it, is the reference I get. So look at the energy that you are putting in. And I want to go this for your love life as well, because what you put in is what you're going to get back. Actions have consequences. Be conscious of the imprint you are leaving behind. So be aware of the energy you're putting in and where your mind state is, what your focus is on both those subjects. Okay. All right. Diane says, hi Leanne, is my son doing okay in his health and business, please? I got yes with that. Okay. Jackie says, well, thank you. I can definitely relate to this and it makes so much sense. Yes, I've been getting anxiety quite a lot lately. So the deep breaths and definitely breathing frequently. Okay. So, honey, focus on your breath work. All right. It's really good. There's things banging in the house. It's really good to get into a habit of stopping and just taking a breath. People don't need to know what you're doing, but you're grounding yourself, you're centering your energy, you're slowing that breath down, because some of us will breathe to our chest and rapidly. Some of us will take those deep belly breaths, and that is what is the grounding that makes a difference in that side of it. Okay, so focus on how you're doing your breathing. All right. Lashina says it will definitely support if you all come to the States. Aha, perfect. I would love to get overseas, honey. Diane, you are very welcome. Okay, Alicina, Tinga, we've done one for Sarah. Hey, Leanne, please may I receive guidance or car? Like that with the hands, the heart, the star before the D, would be appreciated. Of course you can, honey. The web is the card that comes out for you. Now, I do feel like a lot of the hard work is behind you. It's now time to start focusing on what it is you need for you. Nurture that energy and focus on moving forward. All right. You are the structure of everything. So you need to look after you is the reference I get. Okay. All right, Lisa. Hey, honey. Could I have a card today, please? Of course you can. I love your little thing there. You guys heard me shuffle? The card, the web card has come out again. Honey, it's the same thing, reminding you that the hard work is behind you. It's now time to focus on you. And I want to say evolving growth is coming around you, honey. Okay, so wishing you all the very best. Roz says, I'm certainly on the downhill run. I wondered how long it was going to take, Roz, for you to feel it. After constant readings, it was a bundle of fun, though. Loved it. Yes. Honey, I'm going to pull you a card, and it's the palette. Be creative, express yourself, learn something new. I think you did on the weekend. Perfect card, hun, for you. All right, I look forward to our next trip, and I think for those that are watching in the Mount Gambier area, Roz and I are going to be back in. I think it's like the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd of January. So if you are interested in reading, you can certainly reach out to Roz or I. I will get my Calendly link sorted very shortly and start advertising that. But we're going now, I can't remember the order, but we have booked in for the next 8-9 months. We are doing Mount Gambier, we are doing Whyalla, we're going to Port Lincoln, we're doing Renmark. We are hoping to get Broken Hill in a little bit later in the year. Roz, where have I forgotten? I know we've got a whole cycle that we can do those places twice a year as well with that. So Mount Gambier, Whyalla, Port Lincoln, Renmark, Broken Hill, and I think we're going to try and squeeze Kangaroo Island in there. So hashtag in the comments the areas that you are in and let us know where you would love to see. Obviously within Australia, sorry guys, overseas. In Australia where you would love to see Rosa and I come. I know for me, I will be working with the Psychic Angels and they do the boho market. So in February, I will be in Melbourne. That got rescheduled from October, then November this year, and now is rescheduled to February next year. Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide, I think, are the main ones that we are travelling to next year as well. So there are other areas that you'll be able to see me. Grace says, hey, hope you're feeling better really soon. Thank you, honey. Would love a card if drawn to me, certainly, if you're up to it. Okay, so the fish, pull on your inspiration, honey. Sit in that creative energy and watch how things will grow and evolve from there. All right, so good things coming, but you just need to stay focused, is the reference I get. Okay, Deborah says, hi, Leanne, I'm so stressed with my job and have a new one, but scared it won't be good. Focus on what you want it to be, honey, because what you're doing is you are bringing a lot of, negative, I was trying to stop that from coming on, negative energy into your work sort of thing. So give yourself the time to settle in, to become more focused and become one with the job and the people around you. Okay, it will get better is the reference I am being drawn to. Okay. So we need to jump over to mytimetv.live. Don't forget, if you are new on the page as well, to hit the follow button. So that way you will see the beautiful Roz. She does her Lenormand cards or card layouts every morning. Well, 99% of the time, unless she's unwell or something has come up. But she gets on there with her cards and gives you lots of insight every day, as well as Roz and I are on there on Friday nights together. If you have had a hard week and you need a laugh, come and laugh with us, because we are always laughing at ourselves. And we quite often get inboxes saying, oh my God, this was just what I needed tonight. So join in the fun and have a laugh with us. Latinga, you are welcome. Leanne, you are very welcome. Tanya, you are very welcome as well, honey. Hey, Nat, how you going, gorgeous? All right, so, oh, that was a quick shuffle. I got told that's all I needed. So I am getting the tree for you, honey, very much about reminding you just to take a step back out of this energy at the moment, ground yourself, connect with Mother Earth, Grounding brings balance. Take time out to restore your energy. All right. So I get the feeling things have been a bit hectic lately. Suzanne, you are very welcome. Okay. Okay. I've tried several. Okay, there's a scammer there. Let's not bring that up. All right, there's a couple there. Okay, Jackie, you are very welcome, honey. Okay, Grace, you're welcome, honey. Sarah, you're very welcome too, hun. Okay. All right. Don't you love the way these idiots have to jump on other people's pages? Please don't, when people inbox you or they're asking you to contact them for a reading or whatever it is or register with them, please do ignore it. Report it to Facebook as spam or scammers because that's exactly what they are. And if you block them, they won't come up on your page anymore. Roz or myself will take care of that on this end very shortly. But just a reminder to people, there are people out there trying to take off my Facebook page at the moment. They are using my photos. If you get a friend's request from me and it has my photo on it, please double check the spelling because they are spelling my name in so many different ways and putting hyphens in here and gaps there and words together and stuff like that to be able to create those pages. Please do report them to Facebook as a fake page. The more we do it, the more Facebook is going to have to take notice and will block them. Now, they are asking you to sending you friends requests. I do not send out friends requests from Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. I do not ask you to register with me, and I do not ask you for money. The only time I'm going to ever ask you for money is if you go through my calendar booking and you make a booking. You will then be asked to make a secured payment within that site, which is not on Facebook or anywhere else with that. So Roz is letting me know Mount Gambier is the 21st to the 23rd of January. And Mum is coming with us this time. And we are heading to Renmark in March. Or was that April? I'm not sure, honey. I haven't got my calendar open. I know Renmark is the 24th to the 27th of March. Wonderful. Thanks, Roz. And Whyalla and Port Lincoln is the 20th to the 24th of April. We have booked in our diary. And we're hoping, providing the borders and everything are playing nicely, that we will be broken healed from the 12th to the 15th of May as well. Okay. Yep, accommodations already booked in for 3 people. There, Bum. You've already got a bed for January. Oh, I love it. Okay, I am frozen. Oh, good. All right, so I am going to leave it there. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully the stream has sorted itself out. It doesn't look like it. Have a beautiful week if you are watching this as the replayer. And I will catch you again on Friday night with Roz. Take care. Bye for now.